I believe it was. So
One,
it's really
two, three,
old.
4 pages?
4 pages, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got like
28 verses.
28 things to say?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, it
No
takes
wonder
a
you got
while.
it written down. All right.
I can't do this without a book. So this is how we're. This is just in G, C, D, round and round. We've all done this before. So.
Round, round, round.
Round, round, round. Well, I was taking a trip out to L.A., tooling along in my Chevrolet, looking out the window and digging on the radio. Just as I crossed that Mississippi line, I heard that highway start to whine, and I knew that left rear tire was about to blow. Well, the spare was flat and I got uptight, 'cause there wasn't a filling station inside, so I just limped down on the shoulder on the rim. I went as far as I could, and when I stopped the car, it was right in front of this little bar, kind of a redneck looking place called the Dewdrop Inn. Well, I stuffed my hair up under my hat, and I told the bartender that I had a flat, and would he be kind enough to give me change for one. Well, there was one thing I was sure proud to see. There wasn't a soul in the place except for him and me, and he just looked disgusted, pointed toward the telephone. I called up the station down the road a ways, and he said he wasn't very busy today, and he could have someone out there in just about 10 minutes or so. Well, he said, you know, now you just stay right where you're at, and I didn't bother to tell the darn fool that I sure as heck didn't have any place else to go. Well, I just ordered up a beer, sat down at the bar, when some guy walked in and said, who owns this car with a peace sign, mag wheels, and the 4 on the floor? Well, he looked at me and I dang near died, so I decided that I'd just wait outside. So I laid $1 on the bar and headed for the door. Well, just when I thought I'd get out of there with my skin, these 3 big dudes come a-strolling in with one old drunk chick and some fellow with green teeth. And I was almost to the door when the biggest one said, you tip your hat to this lady, son. And when I did, all that hair fell out from underneath. Now the last thing I wanted was to get in a fight in Jackson, Mississippi on a Saturday night, especially when there was 3 of them and only 1 of me. Well, they all started laughing and I felt kind of sick, and I knew I better think of something pretty quick, so I reached out and kicked old Green Teeth right in the knee. Well, he let out a yell, it'd curl your hair, but before he could move, I grabbed me a chair and said, watch him, boys, he's a thoroughly dangerous man. Oh, you may not know it, but this man's a spy. He's an undercover agent for the FBI, and he's been sent down here to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan. Well, he's still bent over, holding on to his knee, but everybody else is looking and listening to me, so I laid it on thicker and heavier as I went. I said, would you believe this man has gone as far as tearing Trump stickers off the bumpers of cars, and he voted for Hillary Clinton for president.
Hey, no politics.
Yeah. Well, he's friends with those long-haired hippie type guys. I bet she's even got a commie flag tacked up on the wall inside of his garage. Yeah, he's a snake in the grass, I'll tell you guys. He may look dumb, but that's just a disguise. He's a mastermind in the ways of espionage. Well, they all started looking real suspicious at him, and he jumped up and said, "Now wait a minute, Jim, you know he's lying. I've been living here all of my life. I'm a faithful follower of Brother John Birch, and I belong to the Antioch Baptist Church, and I ain't got a garage. You can call home and ask my wife." Well, then he started saying something about the way I was dressed, but I didn't stick around to hear the rest. I was too busy moving, hoping I didn't run out of luck. And when I hit the ground, I was making tracks, and they were just taking my car down off the jack. So I threw the man a 20 and jumped in and fired that mother up. Whoa, Mario Andretti would have sure been proud of the way I was moving when I passed that crowd coming out the door and headed toward me at a trot. And I guess I should have gone ahead and run, but somehow I just couldn't resist the fun of chasing them all just once around the parking lot. Well, they headed for their car, but I hit the gas and I spun around and headed them off at the pass. I was slinging gravel and putting a ton of dust in the air. And when I hit the road, I was really wheeling, had gravel flying and rubber squealing, and I didn't slow down until I was almost to Arkansas. Well, I think I'm gonna reroute my trip. I wonder if anybody think I flipped if I went to LA via Omaha. Thank you.